If you are headed out, you need to use caution on the roads this morning after the storm led to a number of crashes overnight across the St. Louis area. News 4's Paige Holsey joins us live to show us what happened and how the roads are right now. Paige.
It is dangerous out here, whether you are driving or simply walking on your sidewalk. We're just off Interstate 64 here in the city of St. Louis, where rain continues to come down. We are under an overhang where we showed you icicles forming here, ice really covering a lot of surfaces, including the sides of building, grass, and even trees. You can take a look and see that every branch on this tree here is covered, just like so many other trees in the area. And yet there are also puddles in the same parking lot, and that's what makes it so dangerous. You can't tell when you're driving what is going to be ice and what is just wet from water. As I mentioned, Interstate 64 here, it actually has picked up in volume in just the last 30 minutes. When we got here, there was hardly anyone on the interstate, but we've seen quite a few more cars get out and about. Some people are taking it slow, others aren't. But if you are going to head out this morning, please be careful, because overnight we saw a very dangerous and a deadly situation. I want to show you some video from around 1 o'clock this morning near Collinsville. That is where several cars crashed on the overpass on southbound 255 between 5570 and 64, right over a street called Black Lane. We know that overpasses are notorious for icing first in weather like this. We know at least 5 vehicles were involved there, and we have learned that one person was killed when they were hit by another car. We're working to figure out if that person was outside of their car because it was disabled in one of those crashes, or if they were walking along the interstate this morning, but a tragic situation nonetheless. And then also overnight, first responders called to a 15-car pileup. This one was on 70 westbound just before the Stand Mutual Bridge in Illinois, near East St. Louis and St. Clair County. It's unclear just how many cars ended up being involved. We saw an SUV had smashed into the back of a tractor trailer, and in that same area, but in the eastbound direction, there were also cars that slid off the road, and we're still making calls to learn if anyone was seriously hurt in that pileup. Now, that was over in Illinois, but the situation here in Missouri just as dangerous. We saw at least 7 calls for crashes come out in about 30 minutes overnight between 1:30 and 2 this morning in the city of St. Louis. And again, ice continues to build up on surfaces, whether it's the sidewalk, the parking lot, or on buildings, and of course on the roads as well. We're live in St. Louis. Paige Holsey, News 4.